Here we go. Day number 8. Back into nature. But what is nature? I thought I was in nature, natural, able to do world records, and that came this record, to swim under the ice. Ice big like this. And I was ready. I was in my inner nature. I was connected. There I was in North Lapland. Lapland is very cold in the winter. It was this lake, crystal clear water, looking right down like 20 meters, like 25 yards, something like that. Amazing. And the ice was thick like this, looking like a diamond, sharp there, cold. And there I was going to do a world record distance, swimming, breath hold, in my shorts, under the ice. Preparing myself, knowing my inner nature. I can tell you, we are no seals. We are human. But I was not aware not to wear goggles. I went doing my breathing, deeply letting go, deeply and letting go. For that I was trained to swim under the water, like free diving. So I did that. I did the breathing. I alkalized my body. I was so fully on it, I had to do the rehearsal that day. The other day I had to officially do the world record. A distance of 150 feet. Okay, being there, in the rehearsal they told me, hey, you only have to do 25 meters or 75 feet. To me it was, I want to go the whole distance and see for myself. And that makes me secure within myself. With 25 meters or 75 feet, I don't get the thing. I want to do it all. So I did it. Began to do my breathing. I had set my mind. Amazing. Fully in the last one. Hold it. Going under the ice. Strokes. Every stroke 1 meter 20. 36 meters further, or about 140 feet further, my cornea in the eyes of having no goggles froze up. I could not see too much. It was a blur. I could not see the hole where I was going to go out. And there was only ice on top of me. And I was breath hold. Imagine the stress. Imagine the stress happening at that moment. I did not feel any stress. I switched into survival modus, not thinking, just keep on swimming. Strokes. I counted them, as I had done before in the swimming pool. I needed 42 strokes to get to the 150 feet hole that I had counted and calculated. Only after this 35 meters, after the 140 feet, when my cornea froze, I became unconscious. I like surviving. Just keep on. 6 strokes too much. I have to go back. I turned my body. 6 strokes. Nothing. Cannot think. You just go 6 strokes there. Takes a long time, 6 strokes. And find it. About 6 times 6 strokes, 36 strokes more, possibly more. My visual perception became big like this, like a tunnel vision. It's physiology. And so I almost began to feel asleep. I did my strokes, last strokes, slower and slower. It's when a diver grabbed me by the ankle. He brought me back to the 150 feet hole. And there I go. Oh, there I was. I said, damn it. Where were you guys when I lost it? But yeah, I did it. I did it. You know, I lost the sense, the concept, the fear of death right over there. I never had felt the agony of drowning. I was fully in control. Almost the last strokes under the ice. I did about 2.5 times the record. Subconsciously, I was there. There was no agony. Breath hold. What did I learn over there? Not only not to have fear for death, because I know what to do when I'm gonna go die. Like any other mammal in nature, it dozes off. You know why? Because they follow the breath. And the breath makes the body alkaline. And then the body is able to shut down the electricity system, the autonomous nervous system. The nervous system is able. Elvis has left the building. That's us. When we go somewhere else. Done. That's the way I lost my fear for dying. You don't learn this in school. I learned it there, down there. I trusted my nature. I went in. I lost the way, but I actually have found the way how to deal with the deepest of fears. Another time I was up in Mount Everest. It's like 18,000 feet up. Less than half the oxygen. Began to snow. Suddenly it was not began to snow, it was a whiteout. Only ice and snow and cold, and there you are with half and less oxygen in the air, in my shorts. You think I'd never been there. I should be in fear, anxiety, and paranoid. And where's my guide? My guide was not, nobody was there. I was in a whiteout, lost. But there I found the way. I found the way to be light, to be confident, to be okay. And trying to find my way, well, there was no way, there was no path. I found the way within. 3 hours later, I came into advanced base camp and was received by Tibetans. They must have seen a crazy man out there coming in his shorts out of a whiteout to their tent. They gave me tea and all and treated me like a pilgrim or something. Amazing. Those stories of life, by challenging yourself in nature, through these techniques, these breathing techniques and going into the cold, make you really something else. A superhuman, more than human, or more than we humanly think of possible, you become. And that's who we are. Deep confidence, being able to endure stress upon our bodies and mind, where normally we have fear. Now a fearless state and fully capacitated is who we are, our true nature. And with that, we are able to go our pathways. The pathways, the vision quest, the dream state of our being, the subconsciousness, becoming conscious. That is the path of life. The school of life. Non scholea vitae udiscimus. It's not the school, but life that teaches us. There we are. And so we take it up. I went all to the Mount Everest, under the ice, up in the air, staying for hours in the desert, in the deepest and the most of hostile environments. And now we can find all this in very simple techniques, endorsed by science. It's there. There's no speculation about it. So today's exercise is going into nature. Don't be afraid of nature. Nature is is teaching you by naturally going into it. A natural cold body of water is amazing to go into. Begin with 20 strokes out and come back. If it is cold and all day, you will feel just great. I mean, killer number one in our society is cardiovascular related diseases. By going into the cold this way, in a natural way, you will tackle it. You become the best within. It's the best vascular fitness you can ever imagine. Getting into the natural state of our vascular system is learning how to deal with the life force itself, the blood flow, plus the oxygen. Natural bodies of water are amazing to train in, to reflect your physiology within both of the mind and the body. For that, we go into nature, outside. Don't fear, just go. And gradually expose your body more and more outside in nature. What I always say, I make from the winter the summer. Instead of just with clothes and clothes and clothes and fear for the cold, 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 hostile environment, stress, and so keep the cold outside. Well, you know what I say to myself? Instead of put your jacket on because you're going to be sick, I say put your jacket off. Otherwise you're going to be sick. Or you're going to be strong. So nature has it all. Reflect yourself by going into nature. And don't take too much layers upon you, because then you are stimulating the depth of yourself. Good luck.